will kick it off to get us underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will take the field for the first time. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. And the defense gets to the quarterback. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. That's reeled in. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Caught. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Georgia going back to work with another first down. He wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Smith. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. He's looking for an open man on second down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. Complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Auga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Now on first and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. From the gun, they're bringing heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's got his man. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's under.
Quarterback sneak for the touchdown. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jordan. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Zings it complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Didn't have much of a choice. Just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up for it.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. He'll come out throwing on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Falcons will kick it away first and will start the second half. Let's see what he can do with the return. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from going to throw it over the top of the D. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Georgia sends out the punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Feeling some heat. A little screen to the running back. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Getting some heat. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Air Force! They take the lead with the 6. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll start the return inside his spot. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Coming after him. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
He's right on target. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and then it'll be 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Smith. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. They keep attacking through the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Tackle is made after the 1st down. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. With the catch, it's Smith. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. We've reached a 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. The short hands, it's Smith. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Jordan. He's got his man. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. That's caught, it's Smith.
Defense, what are we doing? How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country, be wide open like that? You're just making it way too easy for the
touchdown, Dogs! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and get me one more stop.
They'll need to be very sound here. Limit this return and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to...
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Kelly. And they're able to get him down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. They're throwing for it on fourth down. That's caught. It's Kelly. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Takes the easy completion. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Back to pass, it's Jordan. Using the quick game. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered. Will put total leather and we'll get started. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Bulldogs offense will get the ball for the first time. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs, trust their quarterback, not just the ground game.
Makes the catch. It's Smith. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
With the catch, it's Smith. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Great job by the defense here, rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly and get this.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 25. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Back to throw, it's Warren. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a third and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The give to the big fullback. Breaks the tackle.
Picks up 4. Brings up second down.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. On second down, looking to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll take the deep shot. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Well, the defender got his hand on that one, tipped it up in the air. Offense, man, they're lucky that one wasn't picked.
The Falcons will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. On the return, it's Jordan. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Bounced right back to them.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball support.
Dropping back, it's Jordan. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. To the air on first down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Never a doubt.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And the Falcons will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
He's brought down solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in the pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's got his man, and he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain.
Great job by the quarterback thrown against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Dropping back, it's Jordan. He's got it. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. He's looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got his man. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. They're going to throw it again. Got it behind the line. It's Frazier. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Final minute now of the third quarter. On second down, he'll let it fly. He's got it. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Smith. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. It's complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Dogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. First down to start the drive after the break. To throw, it's Jordan. Oh, he makes the catch.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Quick strike complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. He's looking to pass. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth quarter lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Fires to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Here's a throw downfield late. It's complete. A huge pickup. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Looking for a man. It's Warren. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. Can the D deny them on second and goal? He's looking to throw. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock down.
Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
They got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Trying to get to him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. And they spike it to stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. To the air, it's Warren. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle. It's Lambert Smith. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. The snap sets up to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch. The Falcons will put total weather to crank us up. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. So Georgia's offense will have its first possession of the game. And this big fella can beat you in a number of different ways in the passing game, David.
Yeah, so much fun to have a guy that I can rely on, that can beat guys over the middle of the field, that can beat man-to-man coverage. This guy's the ultimate weapon.
And I love that this guy has an awesome catch radius. You don't have to be perfect as a quarterback when you throw to him. He can make you look good.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third. He lost one down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner will be brought down. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Caught over the middle. It's Pittman. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Line gets set. First down. They'll go to the ground.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
The give from the gun. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. It's been a great way for the service academies to stay relevant in major college football by having prolific ground game.
Yeah, then those ground games are a pain in every breath.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Dropping back, it's Sanders. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got him downfield. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Finds his man. It's Smith. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on second down. Gets it out quickly. And they'll get enough for the first down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the first quarter. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Got it on the outside, it's Smith. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. Looking to pass on second down. He makes the connection. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Dogs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Offense gets set for second down. Back to the air one more time. Quickly complete. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Pulls it in. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First down for this offense. He wants to throw. They're trying. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
First half coming to an end. Offensively, you're trying to put a drive together and get back in this ball game. The last thing you wanted to do was turn the football over, dig yourself an even bigger hole. Not good execution by the offense.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Going up top on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Sanders. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So a drive there of 85 yards. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Just over 20 seconds to play here in the half. How aggressive can they afford to be here? He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's not afraid to go deep. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he makes the catch inside the 20. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs!
Man, what a great great job by this offense finishing the half. It wasn't perfect. You're still trailing, but now you've cut that lead to a one-score game. Now in the second half, we can come out, make some things happen. We just created some big momentum for this offense. Now we take it into halftime.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it. And the Falcons will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Looking downfield, it's Jordan. They're bringing heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got a man. It's Smith. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Georgia going back to work with another first down. He's looking to throw it. He looks that one in nicely. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Looking to throw it again. He makes the grab. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
That is a really good-looking throw. You think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. When you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
And the Bulldogs will line it up on 1st and 10. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal on the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Trying to power it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Running the football is going to be key to this second half. You want to know why? Because they ran it the first play. Started off with it to get this momentum going, to get the physicality going, maybe get this offense in a good rhythm to try to make some big things happen in this second half.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Surging forward on the sneak. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Air Force 10. Georgia
Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on 4th and goal. He'll go to the sneak. Touchdown, Georgia! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you've played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Catch in the middle, it's Pittman. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. We'll see how aggressive this defense is with just a few minutes to play. Using the quick game. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock and it will be your friend. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Feeling some heat. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Oh, my goodness. What you couldn't do. Make this mistake late in the ballgame. Now, your defense better go bail you out and make a play because that was a critical turnover. Immediately fires to the middle.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to throw, it's Sanders. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. They'll stop him short. Just what they needed as they get the ball back to their offense. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback. Stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just a...
The Falcons will get us started with the opening kickoff. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance on any given play.
Offense in a bunch formation. To the air, it's Jordan. Makes his connection. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Grab near the marker, it's Smith. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. He's going to run it. Whoa, ball's out. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? 2nd down after the offense recovered its own fumble. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. This Georgia offense moving quickly down the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. That's caught. It's Smith. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Smith. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. The sure hands, it's Smith. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Will score! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, Dave, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fisher. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the change and wind the clock. He's going to pass. Pulls it in. It's Fisher. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got the back over the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. To the air, it's Bailey. Trying to get behind the defense. Snags it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
Man, the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? The quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10, and the returner will be brought down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Going to take a shot. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
Nearly Easily picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. He's going to let it go. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We're all locked up here in the third quarter as he's set to kick it away. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of... Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. That's reeled in. It's Smith. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Bulldogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Got his man quickly.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Dogs have this offense rolling. He finds his man.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense is taking everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
To the air, it's Jordan. It's complete. Touchdown, Dogs! And that one will give them the lead. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his own 20. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Goes to the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll line up for a second down play. Bunch formation for these receivers. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
And how about the defense? They're trying to end this thing themselves. You got to lead. You're in a good spot. 2 sacks in a row, now forcing a 4th down late in this football game.
4th down, gotta have it here. He's going up top here late in the game. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. So this offense can capitalize off the desperate. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia! These guys are starting to separate themselves a little bit now, and it could get ugly, but there's no answer coming up.
Nail meat coffin. You know, we're supposed to keep everybody involved in this game, right? Keep them excited, reason to tune in. Well, I don't got one. This is over.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires to the big fella. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's taking a deep shot. Intercepted.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting a big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, and he gets downfield with the big catch. Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. Big plays like that makes play calling so much. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. The Falcons will kick it away to start us off. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The Bulldogs offense has the ball for the first time. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running, DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball. You play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. You're going to have to be really careful trying to cover that dude.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A fair catch called for and made. A 1st down for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his man. It's Atkins. They get him down after he makes the catch. It's now 2nd down after the short completion. Keeps it on the bootleg. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Falcons decide to punt it away. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Back to pass, it's Jordan. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's caught inside the 30. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. On second down, wants to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They've really got this offense humming. Just a fourth play of the drive, and it's first and goal. He's got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
It's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest. He'll cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Catch in the middle. It's Jordan. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. Trying to find his man on first down. Lets it fly. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Air Force. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. He wants to take the top off. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. Touchdown, Dogs! What a grab and go for the score.
And QBs love their big tight ends, and especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, probably looks like a daggum receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Motion from the offense. Looking for space, it's Robinson. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. And the Falcons will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll throw it on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. To the air on first down. Getting some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback. If you had a DB on the bingo card for the first sack of the game, you win.
Man, and I've been here before, Reese. Like, I can hear the trash talk right now. Like, wait a minute. I got to cover, everybody in the back end, and I'm going to get sacks. Like, hey, defensive line, you want to get me some sacks? Or I guess I'll do it myself.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Line is set on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Georgia lining up to punt it away.
Number 9 in punt formation to kick it away.
Slips through the line. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Sticks it in his belly. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They go to the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The D thinking bring some heat on third and long from the 44. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Working the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have...
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is intercepted. Got room on the return. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You can tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. The Dogs inside the final minute trying to drain the clock. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third down, going up top. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail beat Coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. The kickoff unit about to go to work. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Unloads to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up. You feel
the expressway is wide open. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. He wants to throw. Got a man. It's Atkins.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice.
Fires toward the end zone. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls in.
Throws toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. And the Falcons will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. So Georgia's offense will take the field for the first time. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys. He makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Makes the catch and knocked down. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. They keep attacking through the air. Pulls it in. It's Smith. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. On target. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. Georgia going back to work with another first down. He's looking to throw it. It's caught. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. He'll pull it down. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're tied 0-0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Finds his man. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Comes out throwing on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. Quick strike complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 10th play of the drive coming up. At this time, a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Georgia sends out the punt team. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Give to the fullback. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
No gain on the play.
Just enough time to get off one more snap.
That's the end of the first half with the game tied.
The Falcons will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. There's certainly room for improvement after that scoreless first-half stalemate.
Yeah, we've set offense back 30 years in that first half, but we've got a whole new half to play here. So why not come out on this first drive, make a statement, and finally get us back into the age of contemporary college football?
You sound very discouraged as I sound encouraged. That's great defense. Phenomenal defense in the first half. Who doesn't love a 0-0 halftime game?
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. Makes the grab. The spin, still on his feet. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Final minute now of the third quarter. Makes the grab. It's Smith. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Caught, close to the marker, it's Smith. Oh, and he ruins the big gator with a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over. And give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
Snagged in the middle. It's Ross. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Falcons will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Wants to throw. It's Jordan. He's got his man. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. He's going to pass. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Score is deadlocked, and we're running out of time. Wants to throw on 2nd down. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Smith. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fourth down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. He'll keep it on the sneak. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. The short hands, it's Smith. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this game will be decided right here with this kick. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And this will be for the game. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And it took until the 2nd half, but we finally get one of the zeros off the board. It's 3-0.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker. And he has to come through, and Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is hot enough.
Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The Bulldogs offense comes out for their first possession today. And there comes the star running back onto the field. He is a special talent. You talk to opponents, he's always the focal point when they face this offense.
Boy, Chris, this guy is special. It's almost like he floats across the field. I mean, I don't think anyone can take him down in the open field. He's the guy that teams try to key on, but sometimes it feels as though no one can contain him.
The completion sets up a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Jordan. Receiver makes the grab. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Smith. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And he drops back in the gun. Caught for the completion. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The Bulldogs pick up enough yardage for a first down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Smith. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. That is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. Backed up this close to the red zone in the final minute. Let's say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Falcons will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back. It's Sellers. Pressure is coming. Pass caught. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is too high, out of bounds, and not complete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there at what will be the final play of the quarter. And the Falcons will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out. It's Smith. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. After scoring before halftime, a chance to really stretch this lead now in the first possession of the second half. With the catch, it's Smith. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down after that completion. Pass is caught. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. To throw, it's Jordan. And looking for a big play here. Catch made down inside the 25. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No chance to catch him.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Falcons' offense is on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end, and got stopped. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it and got some big yards himself.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Jordan. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Offense behind the sticks, facing a 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He fires this throw. It is intercepted. They get him down after a short return. But the offensive line working from the 44. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Smith. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Check this out. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded up near the 25. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. And here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. He's running out of time here. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Defense is coming after him. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to...
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. I'm not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. They get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab behind the line, it's Jordan. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. And the quarterback dropping back. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
The Falcons will line up to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The return man is brought down, and that should do it. We have a national champion. Well, this one ended up being a blowout.